Hello everyone, it's Daphne. Today, by popular request, because there is so much demand for niche fragrances, we are going to do a niche fragrance review. This is something that's freshly off the shelves, or how do you want to call it, of the famous fragrance house Tiziana Terenzi from Italy. They sent it to me. I am super happy. They sent me other fragrances as well, which I will be reviewing in the future, but I started with my personal favorite out of all the fragrances I received this time around, and it's called Ricina. Now, check out all this packaging. This is pure luxury. I already took out the inner box, but I just wanted to show you the beautiful, delightful packaging, how much thought and craftsmanship was put into creating something unique. Now, check it out. Isn't it splendid? When I judge a niche fragrance and when I judge most of the products that I use, I take packaging into consideration, because I think if you're going to pay a hefty price, it had better be worth it. In the case of Tiziana Terenzi, that's always the case. So this is the beautiful velvet box that I am keeping on my vanity. And what does the V stand for? It stands for V Canto. This is one of the exclusive, the newest collections that Paolo and Tiziana have created, and this is dedicated to Lucrezia Borgia, the queen of Vicanto Castle. If you don't know who Lucrezia Borgia was, she was an impressive figure of the Italian Renaissance who resided in Florence. And she had quite a story. She was quite the seductress, and she was someone that I'm guessing many women look up to. So all this is inspired by her. Check out the beautiful casing of the package with the satin inside, and here we have a little booklet describing a bit of the history of the brand and some of the notes of the fragrance. The attention to detail is incredible. That's what always pleases me so about this brand. Now, the packaging, as you can see, it is green velvet. The Vicanto collection has the green and has the purple, actually red. You know, in Italy, purple was actually red. I don't know why nowadays purple designates a sort of blue, but originally purple was red. So this is the green collection of the Vicanto, and the perfume is called Ricina. Now, check out all the details, all this heavy, luxurious cap, and the medallion which has the name of the fragrance. Actually, when I received these, I had velvet nails myself, so it was super cute. What a nice coincidence. About the fragrance, it is extremely long lasting and it is extremely penetrating. It has a large sillage, one of the largest I have smelled, and it's exactly what I enjoy in a fragrance. I like that when I apply it, people can smell me on a range of at least 1.5 meters, probably because I rarely allow anyone to get too close to me within my comfort zone, and this fragrance does exactly that. It is very deeply projected, very far projected. Now, on to the characteristics of this fragrance. Let me spray some on. If you didn't know how to apply fragrance and how to apply a niche fragrance, it depends a lot on your character. In my case, as you know already, more is more, so I'm going to be doing one 2, carefully not to touch my jewelry. 3. And the first thing I smell is red, orange, and bergamot. It's quite a fresh and fruity type of fragrance, which I did not imagine I would like. Generally, I go for the more woody and exotic ones, but the reason why I like this one is because towards the end, like 6-7 hours into the perfume, I get to those woody notes that I truly enjoy. The middle notes of the fragrance are jasmine, iris, peony, and orange blossom. Very fruity, very floral, and somehow I don't think that this is necessarily a fragrance for a certain season. I think it goes in most seasons, and just like the beautiful castor plant Ricina, which gives the name of the fragrance, this is extremely beautiful and seductive in a way that really turns heads and makes people ask what you're wearing. This is a fragrance that will not let you go unnoticed, and it's a fragrance that will make people associate you with it, what is called the signature fragrance. Of course, I am not surprised because this is made by a niche fragrance house, and they try to have very different fragrances in their assortment. Now, what I can tell you about it after wearing it, I think for a week in a row, in a very interesting way, even a day, 2-3 days afterwards, on my clothes, I can smell everything all together. I can smell the initial notes, the middle notes, and I can also smell the end notes, which never happened to me before. It is so incredibly complex, exactly the type of fragrance that I really enjoy wearing. The base notes of the fragrance are patchouli, wood, sandalwood, and oak moss, which give it that nice unisex allure from which both men and women can benefit, because, like Tiziana Terenzi likes to believe, luxury has no gender. Therefore, why should we limit ourselves to classifying fragrances on male or female fragrances? Niche fragrances generally are genderless, and as you know, a fragrance will smell differently on you depending on your pH, what you ate, and many other factors. I can tell you that most of the niche fragrances that I have, I share with my husband, with the exception of very few which he doesn't like. And I think there is one which I received this time around that I really think is very manly, and as much as I like a manly scent, it smells much better on him than it does on me. Now back to the beautiful, seductive Ricina fragrance, named after the castor plant, which Lucrezia Borgia had a large garden of. I can tell you this is extremely seductive and striking while not being pungent. It is a very pleasant, floral, fruity smell that tones down, calms down later as sandalwood and oud, making it very easy to wear for anyone. But I would guess this goes better for people with darker hair. Somehow I don't really see this as a fragrance for blondes. Also, I think you should be older than 30 to wear this. This is very sleek, elegant, sophisticated, and I would not wear it with sneakers. I'd rather wear it with a high heels, very high heels. Well, this is my review for now. I do hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it, filming it. And if you are interested in the other fragrances that I received from Tiziana Terenzi, please stay tuned, because there will be many other reviews also. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram at cosmeticsnob and click the subscribe button here, because I am preparing many nice videos for you in the near future, most of them in 4K like this one. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the review, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. I will see you again real soon.